compelling opener, we move on to Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals here on EA Sports. We're at Toyota Center in downtown Houston. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets taking on the back-to-back defending NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. And welcome, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, you look at the Rockets coming into play. They were winners in Game 1, as expected, on their home floor. They'll look to build on that advantage here at home in Game 2.
And Game 1 went as expected. But now, as the higher seed, you still got to take care of business in Game 2. As a road team, all you're looking to do is split one of these first 2 games.
Durant with the basketball up top. Just underway. Happy you're with us for Game 2. Lets it fly from long range. Clint Capella snatching it out of the air. Harden in possession. Leads 3. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Cousins down for Iguodala. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Houston with the basketball. Paul defended by Cousins. To P.J. Tucker, beyond the arc for 3. Won't go down. Durant to Green. Wide open look, won't go.
Ooh, I can't believe he didn't get that one to fall. But at the end of the day, he got an open look, and that bodes well for this team.
He made his first effort, but not that time. Here's Curry with it up top. They trail by 1. Here's a chance from long range. To Paul. Deep right corner. To Capella. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Rockets come up with it. And he's going to the line to shoot.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Steph Curry matched up with Paul. To Durant. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Curry with the ball. To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins missed his first. That one goes. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Durant against Chris Paul. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Paul to Capella. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. To Green. Curry. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Paul to Harden. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack it to the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Harden in possession. Leads just a point. To P.J. Tucker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Tucker, tough matchup with Draymond Green. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Harden. He drills the 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force a defensive collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Warriors have the basketball. Durant. Rivers in a matchup with Boogie. Goes to the right side. From long range. Off the mark. Thompson to Cousins. P.J. Tucker swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Paul with it up top. 14-10 the score. Fareed to P.J. Tucker. Short jumper stays out.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Curry. Kenneth Fareed. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Iman Shumpert. Tough matchup against Durant. To Paul. Tucker. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a look. The shot by Rivers, no good. Durant across the timeline. Shot clock's off as they try to get a little closer. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one. Runner's good there. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Cousins to Curry. Fires the 3. Oh, it took a while, Jay, but he hits his first 3 of the game here tonight.
Yeah, couldn't really get one to fall in the first quarter, but he stayed the course and did a good job of squaring his shoulders to the basket.
Paul here against Steph. Nothing going here on that drive. To Harden. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Gordon, guarded by Klay Thompson. Can't get past the defender. Gordon on the drive, but he can't get it to go. To Curry. The jumper's off the mark. Harden with it up top. Down 2. To Paul. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Paul buries it.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Steph Curry against Tucker. 4-3. It's Harden to pull down the rebound. Harden into the front court. His team up by 1. Paul. Ooh, Chris Paul. 3 for 3 in this first half. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
Changes coming from both sides right now. And now Houston has the basketball. Harden defended by Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to Capella. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Harden can't go down. Smothering defense. The pass taken away.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Chance for Paul. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Durant with the basketball up top. Down just a couple. And throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Now Paul with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Clint Capella. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
Capella to Paul. Has a chance. Paul's shot won't go down. Durant across the timeline. They trail by 2. No good and no foul. It's Harden. Brings the ball up to Paul. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. Kevin Durant. He's now shooting 5 for 7. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Durant against Gordon. Won't go down. Harden with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Trying to cash in. Harden shot won't go down.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
No, I missed a short one there. To Paul. Harden to Paul. Harden. Shot clock violation. Durant to Thompson. Tough make through traffic.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
It's Rockets ball. Harden, defended by Thompson. Draymond Green, able to recover with the block. Durant across the timeline. All tied as we march towards halftime. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Ball into the front court. His guys can hold for the final shot. And finishes strong.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Count the bucket for two. Desperation shot here from half court. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. Tight game through the first two quarters as we resume play here in the third. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead is 2. It was right there.
And, Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. They're capitalizing on the momentum gained from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
Curry. Great feed. Sets it up. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Ball across the timeline. His guys now down by a point. Harden to Paul. Nothing going here on that drive. Driving right to the basket. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Warriors have the basketball. Durant to Green. Fires the three, and Draymond Green all in one motion. Give it to him for 3.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Klay Thompson against Gordon. Shot from the lane won't go. To Curry. Has a look. Curry's shot won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Harden defended by Cousins. To Capella. Can't connect from inside. From the painted area, won't go down. Harden in possession. Tie game, third quarter. Curry. Rebound taken in by Paul. Paul. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Capella tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Harden Oh, that's how it's done.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Clint Capella rejects it. That's his third block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
To Fareed. The pass set it all up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's Golden State basketball. Durant to Shaun Livingston. Kenneth Fareed with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Durant buries it on the catch and shoot.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Paul, guarded by Livingston. To Harden. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Harden on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Durant. Green. Paul into the front court. His guys down 3. For 3, that won't go. Green. Durant picked up by Paul. To Green. Counted at the line. Durant here against Harden. To Shaun Livingston. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Harden. Down low for Tucker. Draymond Green sends it away. Paul.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
The follow won't go either. And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Warriors with the lead. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. To P.J. Tucker. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Curry, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
It's a big finish.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Thompson, not that time. He misses. The follow won't go either. Green with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Short jumper off the mark. Klay Thompson, guarded by the former Dookie. Great dish to set it up. DeMarcus Cousins, 4 out of 7.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Harden to Capella. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Cousins can't connect. It's no good. Harden in possession. The margin standing now at 7. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Steph Curry guarded by CP3. Tucker to Harden. Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Durant. Offensive rebound. Quinn Capella with a piece. Fourth this contest. Durant.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Almost unlucky bounce. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead stands at 7. And Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. And count the basket.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Harden against the former Cougar. Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And the rebound taken down by Houston. Harden with it up top. The deficit now up to 12. To Thompson. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Thompson. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. Curry to bring it up. Up a dozen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. KD follows up with the putback slam.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. To Cousins. Curry. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Harden to Paul. Off the assist.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. but don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
They work it down to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Kevin Durant has it. Goes to the left side. James Harden pins it. And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. Durant. He buries it.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Harden. Gets it in the right corner. Paul. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Harden into the front court. His guy's down big. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Harden. Shot won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Chris Paul snatching it out of the air. Durant. And the Rockets have the rebound. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
It's the Warriors who get the victory. They've taken the upper hand in this best-of-7 series, a 2-games-to-none lead. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than no money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, burn everybody. Painting wife, go money to something. Bang, bang. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle my You're on the floor, I'm still holding my Got me talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. My 9 to 5 looking like my hobby. I'm living life like a Marvel movie. Stable life. say hi to my. Take a ride, let's go on my. Why you surprised when I buy you? Who told you I ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Now bet you go. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Now bet you go. Oh, ice went down. I'ma show them I'm in. They wish down. They put down money. All them clowns never help nothing. And they go space now in the bandwagon. Right round town in my bandwagon. Screaming, who told you we ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Cause up. See you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Cause up. I bet you go. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Cause up. I bet you go. My like. My like. My like.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double additional keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what Pete cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, face it, y'all is cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jocking. But Groxy, he just the pretty boy finna end your title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse in this fit. Just asking to just rob me, and these kicks just asking to start rocking. But you ain't gotta ask, just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song.
Out the I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing. But you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I'll enjoy the lights like you.
See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. Yeah. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Yeah. Hands up like black and white. See you sweat. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight. See you sweat. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Yeah. Lights on. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. I just wanna see you sweat, see you sweat.
So
pop all day. Hold up. Somebody on their way. Hold up. I with a crown all day. Hold up. Somebody can't relate.
Black
Hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up. Top down. I've been racing. Go up. While I'm in dangerous. Go up. My crowd in rotation. Yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. The place 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 up.
Down. Go to the down. I see cuz jogging down. Jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my T-Bano. So drop from the jungle. I keep the on me, I leave you puzzle. Bang, I'm the black card on her. My knee longer than hair on her. Black cavity, and I'm to her dad's salary. Saudi, are you on 10 yet? You know, he said, start if you looking for somebody.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation. Yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. The place 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 up.
Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. Hold up. Do you have yet? Jury on Windex. Woo. 80 my Rolex. Might make back the Benz. Pseudo coming out. Black on black again. I might go to trim. I been built to win. I don't exit here. Too much flexing here. Too much bread to get. I've been stretching up. Ain't no catching up. I don't rest enough. I don't plan for luck. I keep working hard. Who keep blessing us? I'm on the 10 and I need a 10. The made of my M a week. December been good to me. Not even Kendrick can humble me. Too rich to go do the least. Tryna become a way bigger. My teeth is like 10 apiece. TDE family to the A+. I got my grades up. I had no backup. Now run the check up. Now run the check up. The place up. The place up.
Somebody pop all day. Hold up. Somebody on their way. Hold up. I with a crown all day. Hold up. Somebody can't relate. Hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up. Top down. I've been racing. Go up. While I'm in dangerous. Go up. My crowd in rotation. Yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. The place up. The place up. The place up. The place up. Somebody on 10.
Originality, come on, came in my car and it's sweet like a cat with a saying they after me. Ain't no one after me, baby mama used to work at the Applebee's. Somebody called my phone, yeah. I'ma send that voicemail. I don't even check my voicemail. Big weight, I'ma need a horse scale. F12 Berlinetta. Like it was shorts in the winter. What turtlenecks in the summer. This here's not for beginners, yeah. Came back, went to jail, left jail, went to Benny Hunter, Kenny County. Got the swagger on me, yeah. Different fabric on me, yeah. Different on it, yeah. Married to the game, yeah. Holy matrimony, yeah. Oops, joke. Someone stage again, from up to stadium. I took my shot and made it in.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I with a crown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this up on my, I got a now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh, like this. Boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA.
MIA. I might go MIA.